Guys, this is a test of me just doing some vocal recording. This is this is very early on. This video is from December 29th. I had been playing Fortnite for maybe a month, maybe once every other day. I was awful at it. I had been watching some great videos, mostly Expert Thief, and I realized that I needed to learn how to build. That was one of my problems. And so this was actually me deciding to stop trying to fight guys and just see about building. But the problem was when I was landing, I was having to run these great distances to get where I was going. And in this video, I just happened to have the right combination of being in the right place at the right time and the right weapons. And anyway, it's kind of fun. And the reason why I wanted to show it is mostly because I think anybody can win this game. It just takes the right combination, the right thought process, and yeah. So let's just watch the video and see how things go. This was so I'd looted those houses I was at to start. Didn't have much to show for it, and I think I was fighting a guy, and that's why my burst has 0 ammo in it. The guy ran off, and I think this was me kind of worrying that I was pursuing him. Now this is great. You'll see here me take the slowest approach you could to getting down this hillside with 49 wood materials and 12 brick. So I'm going to switch to the ramp. I'm going to place it very gently, then slide to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and place the next one as far down as I can and place it. And jump to it. And I'm going to do this all the way down, wasting 3 times the material that I needed to. Here, I could have slid down here, but I was too panicked. You'd seen I just taken some damage from the... Oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the brick in there because I didn't want to slide down that either. I was too nervous. I had just taken some damage. I didn't want to take any more damage. Now, I come in here into the... And I think I have a conflict coming up. I hear somebody somewhere in a house and... or moving around, and I decide to close the door there and kind of just wait for him to come in, being super stealth. Solid stuff here, solid stuff. And watch, I think I see the guy running away. I get on my gun here and shoot it into the window. Yeah, nice. I don't know if, I was worried the guy maybe heard it, so I was kind of in a panic. I didn't know if he'd be coming back. Now, there's 25 people left here, and I decide what I need to do is really, look at what somebody else had done, and then I decide I need some materials. So I hit the suitcase for nothing, and then I go into the kitchen. At the time, I was big on destroying kitchens, and I just learned that the fireplaces were a decent source of brick. Now I know they're not, but at the time I thought, yeah, that's what's valuable to me there. Let's see. So I think I heard something else from that direction. And I thought, well, I'll put some wheels on it. I like the way I'm also, carrying that shotgun like I know what to do with it. Now, mind you, this is one of my best shotgun rounds I've ever played, even to this day. I do not claim to be catching some flak, down to 10 health. Watching it now, I figured I would have been shot. So look at me throwing up those materials. This is before they auto shifted, and you can see I'm looking for the right materials, and luckily the guy stopped shooting me. So, and I actually don't place any. What I'm doing there is I'm looking for him with my wall ready to be made, which is just absolutely great tactics. running through the plant there. I think I shifted to the plant to gain the cover of it. And check this out. I'm like, wait a minute. Look at this. So I pick that up. Do a little dance around the stuff. I'm not sure why. Switch to that shotgun. And I think I realized that, that's not the right shotgun here. Let's see. I'm like, no, not now. All right. I think I end up with a green pump. But you can see here I've got, I think here I am ready to do the med kit. So I'm going to get to cover. Yep, that's cover. That's good. Nobody can see you there. And I throw on this med kit. Luckily, do not take a bullet in the head. And feeling pretty good at 100 health. No shield. I see this guy's been building up here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, I think here in a second, I'm going to go around, I'm going to go around this structure in a crouch, and I'm going to see what's inside it. You can see it's just painful to watch me go around that building and go in. And you saw I got the sniper shot. I decided to break out the back wall, because that way the guy doesn't know I've broken out the back wall, and I can see if anybody's coming toward me. I think this was actually a pretty fair tactic for being where I was at my game level. And now this is some good fun here. And this guy and I think that guy who's on that hill taking those shots may have been the one that I fired those SMG bullets into the window at. And you can see him there up on his ramp. And I think right here, I almost try and peek on my left. And I just thankfully decide not to do that. I come around. I'm looking for him. I lose sight of him. And I think, all right, I'm going to press him. Right here. I decide that I don't see him, he can't see me. I'm going to head around the mountain here and make my move on him with my green AR. You can hear him here. And I decide to come up underneath. He obviously doesn't hear me. He's creeping off. I'm all thinking about shooting him. Now, see, I would normally shoot him now. In a game now, I would have shot that guy and would lose the battle because I've got 100 health. So I'm actually playing it pretty smart here. And that guy, I kill him, just so you know. I kill that guy. That's a little teaser for you there. I see him coming back over, throw some bullets at him. He shoots a sniper over my head. Now, I don't know about you, but in many games, that sniper shot would have killed me. In my more modern recent games. Right now here, this is good work here. I decide, you know what? I'm not going to waste any materials hopping down there. I'm going to do that reverse slide. And I do the little jump, but don't know why. Boom, take 29 points of damage. Real smart move on my part. We're down to 12 here. And I think it's just me and this guy, and then 10 people who are actually fighting over on the other side of the map. Come in here thinking I'm going to find some materials. And at this point in time, that other guy is heading his way down. Checking the lake. This was another starting point of mine here, Loot Lake Docks, as I used to start here back in the day, and got pretty good at it. I'm probably going to put up another video of a really good game I have where I get some guys with a trap, and I have a nice sniper kill. It's a good round. I'll put it up. But the guy's coming around here, and I decide to. I can't tell where he's coming from, and looking for him, and finally he shows himself here in a second. Any second now. There's my buddy. That was a great exchange. I put a round into the building and head up onto the stairwell here. and he runs right up to where I can shotgun him right in the crotch and take him down. So I was very thankful that had happened, and he didn't get a round off in me. I don't know why he didn't shoot at me. Here I decide my SMG, I switch for a sniper. It's something I should never do. And I should not use a shotgun. I use an SMG now for any fights, any close fights I have. I'm awful with a shotgun, but I'm pretty tight with the SMG or a silenced pistol. Okay, so I decide to, we're down to 6 here. And again, it's me and 5 people who are actually interacting together. I decided to come up here, play the little stealth game. I'm gonna squat down, get out my sniper, and check on some bases. I think there's somebody in there. I think, look, little movement right by the tree, or is that the tree wiggling? Right? No? And then, figuring there might be somebody there, but there might not, I do some quick looking on this base. Things looking pretty big at the shoreline house, and figure better check the island house. Really stealthily, no risk of being shot in the head or anything there. And then I decide to go down the way I came. Now, at this point, I know I've got to get into the lake, and I'm a panicker on trying to get in the lake, and I was feeling like I was going to be tight on materials. So I decide to loot some brick. And in a second, some metal here. So, yeah, I come in here, I'm like, yeah, I'll take some of this. And what I'm doing this for, I'm not sure. At the time, I just didn't know. But I've got plenty of wood materials. It's going to be enough for any sort of battle for somebody now. So now I'm going to head out. Now, my son says to me, my son's watching me play, I'm going into the water, I'm ready to put it down, and I'm like, oh, why can't I put it down? My son right here says, it has to be attached to the ground, Daddy. And so I'm like, okay, let's see, what do I want to do to get it attached to the ground? The whole time panicking that somebody's going to shoot me. And you see the explosion there off on the right, and I knew they were battling, so here I go, quickly, putting that down, nice. Now I just need to switch to the flat. No, gonna jump over it. Gonna put another one down. No, there's the flat again. And then I decide, you know what, I'm just gonna run for the structure that's out in the middle of the lake. Well, jog. And so I'm doing my jog out there, no jumping, because I didn't know that would move you quicker at the time. But I get over to it, and I honestly was elated. I was like, that's right, you're not gonna kill me. I'm going to move real slow across the lake. Now we're down to 3, so there's 2 left, and there's me. Luckily, they're scrapping. They're worried. They're in their own thing, and it gives me time to do this. You know, kind of look around, and I'm going to go ahead and ramp up. And for some reason, I think somebody's over there. Well, I didn't at this time. At this time in playing the game, I never watched how many people were left. So I don't know that there's 3. For all I know, there's 10 guys left. And I start to build this wicked, and I love the run, stop of my building. It was, again, just in pure panic building. Now I realize that tree's in my way. How am I going to get over there? Spend a little time. And it's down to me and the one last person. So I drop this. Boom, that was pretty fast building at this point in time. And there I see them. They think I'm in this building. And so that gives me a little bit of an advantage, which I needed. I switched to a couple of guns. I pop out, see them still dumping on this building. Now, again, you have to remember, I don't know that there isn't somebody in that building. I'm in the same mindset as them. And I'm thinking, well, I can take a shot at them here around this corner. And a second now, and I see them, and I get off a nice unshielded, so I panic switch to my backpack. I switch over to the tactical, come around a corner, get that shot, and when it said Victory Royale, I swear I thought somebody else had won. Anyway, that was my first. I jump up in the air, start flipping out. I can do it, you can do it. You just have to keep on trying, Thanks for watching the video.